Radio check.
iRacing は世界で一番いいレーシングシミュレーターです。ぜひ日本で30分後に登録を終了いたします。まだ登録してない方は登録室にお入れください。登録は30分後で終了いたします。お知らせ
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Alright Dennis, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time. The leader has just done a 132.40. has just done a 1:31.80. Fastest lap for Michael, 1:31.37. Sector 2 is 2.0, off the pace. P11, that was 1:36.88. That's the end of the session, P7.
面白いと思います。レーストラックの周りにいろいろな商品がまとめてあります。帽子やシャツや傘などございますので、一番好きなシーンやドライバーのテンションを見つけてみてください。Good luck.
Cold tyres all around. The track temp is 20 Celsius. The air temp is 18. Okay, rolling start. Follow car number 14. The safety car speed is 59 kilometers per hour. Catch up to car number 14. Catch up to car number 14. Okay, Dennis, get ready. Go. Car left. Clear left. The guy in front is Coleman, car number 4.
Sorry about that,
car
Bill.
left. Still clear left. The gap to Coleman in front is now 0.29. Car left. Still there. Clear left, left side. Clear left. Sixth place. Car right. Clear right. Okay, Dennis, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. Well done, mate, that was great. Left side. Clear left. The guy in front is Lehman, car number 29, and their rating is 2.3. The leader has just done a 132.48. The car ahead ahead has just done a 1:33.06. P5, that lap time was 1:34.28. Use all the track, force them to find the gap. Let's see how wide you can make this thing. New fastest lap for Michael, 1:31.22. Okay Dennis, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. You've just done a 1:33.00, that's your best lap in the session. Our fuel window opens on lap 5 and it will close on lap 24. All three sectors are 0.6 off the pace, just ignore him, he'll go away. Hold your nerve, make them do the work. The gap to Coleman behind is increasing. It's now 0.45. That's a new fastest lap for Michael, 1:31.18. The guy in front has just done a 1:31.56. The gap behind is now 0.22. That lap was at 1:31.3. Left side. Clear left. That's your quickest lap. Right car right. Clear right. Slower class car ahead. On your right. The right side's clear. That's a new fastest lap for Michael, 1:30.87. The gap to Coleman behind is now 0.7. P4, you've just done a 1:31.76. That's your best lap in this session. Sector 1 is 0.39 off the pace. P5 is closing you down. The gap has come down to 0.9. gap behind is now 1.0. The gap to Coleman behind is now 0.9. The gap behind is now 0.7. The guy ahead's last lap time is at 1:31.29. That lap was at 1:31.53. That's your quickest lap in this session. The guy behind has just done a 1:31.56. Coleman is reeling you in. The gap's now 0.9.
Anybody want to trade cars? I'm done with this shit. Nice. Thanks.
The gap to Coleman behind is now 0.9. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Slower class car ahead. Right side. Clear right. The gap behind is now 0.7. The gap to E5 behind is now 0.5. Coleman is getting closer. The gap's now 0.20. Your lap time was 1:32.14. Alright Dennis, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. Slower cars ahead. These guys are scrapping for position. They might not see you. This guy's reputation's a bit sketchy. Bear it in mind. Make him do all the car right. He's still there. Clear right. On your left. He's still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. The pit window is now open. You're coming up on a slower class car. Left side. Clear left. We expect there'll be no traffic on exit. When we exit the pits, we'll be in P9, a few seconds behind Sander.
There's a safe space on the right side, and let's just go to the left side where the GT3 is going.
Left side, clear left. You're approaching a group of slower cars, V4, the gap to Coleman, car right. Car right. Still clear right, you're a 10th off the pace in sector 1. On your right, clear right. The gap behind is now 1.6. Car right. right side's clear. The gap to Coleman behind is now 1.6. Car left. Clear left. The gap to P5 behind is now 1.7. Slower class cars ahead. That lap time was 1:33.00. On your left. Clear left. The gap to Coleman behind is now 1.8 seconds. Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. Clear right. Sector 1 is 0.31 off the pace. The gap to Coleman behind is now 2.0 seconds. Coming up on a slower class car. The gap to Coleman behind is now 2.3 seconds. Car left. Clear left. The gap to P5 behind is increasing. It's now 2.4 seconds. The gap to P5 behind is increasing. It's now 2.5. The lap time was at 1:31.53. Sector 3 time zone, car left. You're coming up on some slower cars, including still there. Clear left. The gap to Coleman behind is increasing. It's now 2. Car right. Clear right. Clear right, clear right. The gap to Coleman behind is now 1.8 seconds. P5 is reeling you in. The gap's now 2.2. The gap to Lehman ahead is now 3.5 seconds. The gap to Lehman ahead is now 3.4 seconds. That last lap was at 1:32.54. The gap to P3 in front is now 3.3. Sector 1 is 0.30 off the pace. The gap to P3 ahead is now 3.3 seconds. The gap to Lehman ahead is now 3.3. gap to Lehman in front is now 3.7 seconds. Okay, Dennis, you've got half your fuel left. The gap ahead is now 3.7. Your last lap time was at 1:31.85. The gap to Lehman ahead is now 3.6. You're reeling Lehman in, the gap is 3.4. The gap in front is now 3.1 seconds. The gap in front is now 3.4 seconds. The gap ahead is now 3.3 seconds. You've just done a 1:31.48. Good lap. That's your quickest today. The guy behind has just done left side, clear left.
Fucking hell, you guys with your
The
dives.
gap to Lehman ahead is now 3.2. The gap to Lehman ahead is now 3.2. Okay, Dennis, you're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position. The gap to P3 in front is now 2.6. Car left, clear left. Slower class car ahead. The gap to Lehman ahead is now 2.6. That was a 1:31.83. The gap to Lehman ahead is now 2.5. Yellow flag. You're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. The gap to Lehman ahead is now 2.4 seconds. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Thank you for that. Yeah, thank you for not diving it like a madman.
Bath is pitting from P14. We think he'll come out just in front of you. The gap to P3 in front is now 2.6 seconds. P3. Okay, Dennis, that's half distance. We estimate 8 laps remaining on this tank. That lap was at 1:31.78. Sector 3 time is fast. a slower car. Left
sorry,
side.
money bitch.
Clear left.
Hey, Marvin, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you pushing the truck? On the braking zone.
The gap to Blayman in front is now 2.7. The leader, Michael, is pitting. Blayman, car number 29, is now in the lead. You've just done a 132.72. Keep it coming, man. This is great. That's 20 minutes to go. You're coming up on a slower car. The driver in front had a lot of incidents, bear it in mind. On your right. Right side's clear.
Sorry, man.
Gap to Blayman ahead is now 2.1 seconds. The gap in front is now 2.1 seconds. P2, that last lap was at 131.36. That's your fastest lap today. You're coming up on a slower class car. The gap to Blayman ahead is now 2.0 seconds. Car left, clear left. Okay, Dennis, you're reeling Blayman in. The gap's now 1.7 seconds.
Yo.
Car right, clear right. There's a group of slower cars ahead. On your right, you're on the left, 3 wide. Right side's clear. Car left, clear left. There's a car leaving the pits. Just keep hitting your marks, this is looking good. You're leading. Your lap time was at 132.38. Sector 1 is 0.26 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Slower class car ahead. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. Need to slow down, give back some time. The gap behind is now 0.31. You're approaching a group of slower cars. On your left. Clear left. The gap to P2 behind is now 0.43. You've got about 4 laps of fuel left. Your last car left. Still clear left. Sector 2 is 1.5 seconds off the pace. Okay, Dennis, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. Car right. Right side's clear. Slower class car ahead. 15 minutes remaining. 15 minutes to go. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. This is excellent, mate. Keep it up. Left side. Clear left. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. The gap to Lehman behind is increasing. It's now 1.4 seconds. Left side. Clear left. The gap behind is now 1.3 seconds. 3 laps of fuel remaining. You've just done a 132.28. Coming up on a slower class car, the gap to Lehman behind is now 1.4. The gap to Lehman behind is now 1.8 seconds. Left side. Clear left. Car left.
I'll let you pass on the main straight.
Hold your line. Clear left.
I'm sorry about that.
The gap behind is now 2.5. Two laps of fuel remaining. That lap time was 1:31. Slower class car ahead. The gap behind is now 2.6 seconds. The gap to Lehman behind is now 1.9. Car right. Right side's clear. You're approaching a group of slower class cars.
Sorry, I'm just driving left. I'm not gonna touch it.
P2 is closing in. The gap is now 1.6. Car left. Clear left. Okay, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. P2 is gaining on you. The gap is now 1.5 seconds. We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. That lap was a 132.66. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.5 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Lehman is closing the gap. Left side. Clear left.
The fuck are you doing, dude?
On your right. Still there. Clear right, right side. Clear right. There's a group of slower cars ahead. The gap to Lehman behind is now 1.8 seconds. On your left. Clear left. Clear right.
What's the question, speaker?
Car left. Clear left. Alright Dennis, in this lap, box this lap. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. The gap to Lehman behind is now 1.82 litres remaining. The gap behind is now, the pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Expect traffic on exit. On exit we should be in position 6, ahead of Sander. Lehman behind is pitting now. Lehman behind is pitting. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front left.
Antonino, I know your
78%,
fuel
left
saving.
rear,
Can you
84.
please let me by?
There's traffic behind. Take care.
Thank you, mate.
Slower class car ahead. The car ahead is car number 11 and their rating is 3.1. Left side, clear left.
I'll give you my slipstream.
The gap to Lehman behind is now 3.6. P3. Slower class car ahead. Lehman is getting closer. The gap's now 3.6. You're a tenth off in sector 1. The gap to Lehman behind is now 4.0. Car left, clear left.
Sorry about that.
The gap behind is now 3.9. The gap to Lehman behind is now 3.7 seconds. You've just done a 131.64. Sector 3 is 0.37 off the pace. You're coming up on a slower class car. V4 is gaining on you. The gap's now 3.9. Car right side's clear. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. The gap to Lehman behind is now 3.5. 5 minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together. Slower class cars ahead. On your right. Right side's clear. The gap to Lehman behind is now 4.0. The gap behind is now 3.8. That lap time was 1:32.33. The gap to E4 behind is now 3.7 seconds. Coming up on a slower class car. P4 is getting closer. The gap is now 4.4 seconds. Left side, clear left.
You want it, then I'll give you a tow, but if you don't want it, I'll just get out of the way.
You're approaching a group of slower cars. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. Left side. Clear left. The gap to Lehman behind is now 4.5 seconds. Gap to Lehman behind is car left, clear left. P3, that was 1:31.59. Sector 3 is 0.38 off the pace.
Alright.
Slower class car ahead. The gap to P4 behind is now 4.2. Car right, clear right. The gap in front is now 4.3. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. Car left, clear left. On your left. Clear left. Alright Dennis, there's a group of slower cars ahead. Car left, clear left. That was at 1:32.6. On your left. Clear left. Sector 1 is quick. Sector 2 is 0.40 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.2 off the pace.
GG go.
Yeah, nice one, guys.
The gap to P4 behind is increasing. It's now 3.7.
GG. Great place, or?
Kind of like this.
Well done.
GG
Decent
racing.
drive.
I did not have any kind of issue until now. Anyway, GG guys. See you.
It's crazy how much a car can just fuck up their balance between practice and race. So fucking sick of this setup.
Good race.
That's the end of the session.
They're stuck, they're stuck.